Alright, Kylie, what we got going on in here today? Oh, just another beautiful day on the plantation. How you doing? There's a animal you killed for that scarf, some juices. You gotta have a nice juice. Okay, there's the first couple house elves running around. There's the flower elf. You don't have a male elf, I guess. Look at that old man. Oh, look at that old man. That man was 22 when he started cleaning that pool. The cat is the one person in here who's paid a living wage, by the way. So Kylie, what do you think of my apartment?
Wow, this place is super musty. Why would a world-famous YouTuber who is adored universally choose to live like this?
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. So you've heard of the Kylie Jenner tank top, the Kylie lip kit, the official Kylie Jenner app. But now there's something new for you, something chic, something stylish, something that retails for $3.99 before tax and sends videos of you changing to a Kenyan AI facility.
We love a tech moment.
Folks, a few weeks ago I was reading a news article. And by reading a news article, I mean I was scrolling Instagram Reels, and I saw a bunch of content around an event held by Meta, formerly known as Facebook, which is currently known as the platform where your grandpa screams about the liberals who control the weather. And this event was surrounding the launch of all new Meta glasses, including a collaboration with Kylie Jenner. If you don't know, Meta glasses have been around for a while. They started out as some f***ass Roblox looking bullshit that Zuck brought out and everybody snickered. And then they iterated and did a collab with Ray-Bans, and then they started to get a little bit of traction. They're not particularly complicated devices. It's glasses with a camera, a microphone, behind-the-ear speakers, all pulled together with some Meta AI, advanced Siri bullshit. In terms of harm to the human race, who would you say is doing more right now? Mark Zuckerberg or Kylie Jenner?
Yeah, that's a tricky comparison since both operate in totally different spaces. Neither is directly causing large-scale physical harm, and their effects are mixed, with positives and negatives depending on how you weigh privacy, mental health, economics, and consumerism. It's kind of apples to oranges. What angle were you most curious about? Like tech impact versus pop culture influence?
And they also now have an upmarket version for $800 that has a screen in the lens, so that way Casey Neistat can find a Dick's Sporting Goods.
Hey Meta, where can I buy a football right now in San Francisco?
Walk on California Street toward Taylor Street.
We found the football.
Sick. Anyway, the whole Meta glasses thing never really spoke to me. It seemed kind of like a gimmick. But you know, it's not like there's any like privacy concerns or like obvious ways this technology could be abused or anything like that. Hidden spy cam in sunglasses. There's no way that this could go south. So I never really cared about these things. But then Kylie Jenner came in with the cosign. And when I saw Kylie's POV day in my life managing my household slaves, I knew that I had to check this out. You're telling me I can have the moral dilemma of supporting Meta platforms and Kylie Jenner in one product? Sign me up. Wow. Oh yeah. My two favorite corporations, designed with love for you. And I am sure that she wrote this with her own handwriting. 100%. Wait, hold on. Yo, low-key? Alright, if you ignore my hair, I'm saying, oh my god, Kylie is talking in my head right now. What the fuck? That is so unsettling. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna have a fun time. Ugh. Yes, sir. Oh, here we go. I really am the Temu Casey Neistat. I ain't mad about it. I can't even tell if this is recording right now, is it? Yep, it's recording. And if I can't see the light myself, it should. There's a light on my side too. And if I can't see it, I have no idea how anybody else would see it. How you doing, huh? Just gotta send it, dude. Just gotta send it. You know what I mean? Yeah, he knows what I mean. Alright, alright, alright. Dogs must be leashed and under owner's control. Alright, well, you hear that? I'm keeping you on a leash. Don't run away from me. Okay, but we're gonna test the Timmy tracker on the glasses because of course these are Kylie Jenner's glasses. And so in case a Timmy gets away from her, she can always find them with these, and we're gonna try that out. It's like a Pokemon Go kind of experience from what I understand. And somewhere in this park, somewhere in here, I think there's either a Call Me By Your Name Timmy or a Nyx Timmy. And we're gonna have to find those. What did I say about getting away from me? Come back! Turf protection area, do not enter. Do you think a Timmy would be on the turf? A turf Timmy? Perchance? Let's go see over here. Maybe there's something over here. Timmy, Timmy, Timmy. Wherever you are. Down there. I think so. Whoa, was that a Timmy over there? I think I saw a Timmy here. Joan of Arc, something. Dante, Alfresco, Carlo Biscoff. Nothing about Timothy Chalamet, though. Chalamet, as it were. Do you think there's a Timmy at the bottom of this creepy-ass stairwell? I don't need to find out. Wow, how majestic is this? You know, guys, say what you will about Mark Zuckerberg. He's getting me out of the house. I'm happy to be here. 3D mapping a park for you, Mark Zuckerberg. You can zuck me anytime. I feel like there might be a Timmy somewhere in the trees down here. Yeah, just bring the 40-pound skateboard. Why don't you? To the park. That's all stairs. All right. Hopefully no one takes that, because I think I finally. Well, that's where I think they have a misbehaving Timmy in there, but. Over here, yes, there it is. Hey, buddy. Hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, you're not the Timmy I was looking for, but I guess you'll have to do because it's kind of hot out here. Hey, Kylie, absorb this Timmy.
Yes, Marc.
I got him. Alright, that's enough of that. All of that bullshit. I didn't even get a Call Me By Your Name, Timmy. I really wanted the peach Timmy. Oh, thank God. The National Guard is here. I think I saw 2 migrants running an unlicensed fruit stand. I'm gonna be honest, I am hyper aware of the fact that there's a camera strapped to my face right now. And it's making me feel weird. And I don't know if that makes me... that's just because I'm a normal person? Or, we just haven't been socialized yet to feel not weird about this? But I don't know. I'm kind of over it. It's been 10 minutes. This was fun. But, I'm just glad that everyone kind of agrees, there's some privacy issues here. But whatever, it's just kind of, it's a wazi, it's a woozy. We've dealt with this kind of stuff before. And, it's fine.
Oh, look, I just got the meta glasses. Oh, you mean the pervert glasses, the scumbag glasses, the pedo glasses, the predator glasses, the stalker glasses, the molester glasses, the doxing children online glasses, the spiritually pisra heli glasses, the public surveillance glasses, the creep gooner glasses, the incel glasses.
Okay. Never mind, I guess. Guys, real quick, I want to thank Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video. It is really hot outside. I don't know what's going on where y'all are at, but where I am, it was like 100 degrees outside for the 4th of July weekend. And when it's hot and humid outside, I want to come home to a nice, cool mattress. And now with my new Helix mattress, I do. The whole Helix experience is great. I started with a simple 60-second sleep quiz, answering questions about my sleep style, like that I'm a tosser and a turner, and that I'm always hot when I sleep. And I got matched with the Helix Midnight Luxe with a cooling cover. And let me tell you, it has been such an upgrade from my old mattress. Whatever technology they got going on for that cooling cover, it works. For the first time in years, I'm waking up every day, not all sweaty. It literally feels like the mattress just wicks the heat away from your body. I've been so impressed that honestly next I want to try the Helix Comfort Adjust Cooling Pillow, because who has not dreamt of having a pillow that's always cool on both sides? It's customizable for every sleeping position and preference, helps reduce neck pain, stays cool to the touch all night, and can even be readjusted as your sleeping needs change over time. And I'm not the only person who saw sleep improvements either. According to Helix's Wesper study, 82% of participants saw an increase in their deep sleep per night after switching to Helix. Plus, Helix offers a 120-night sleep trial, so you can make sure that you love your mattress, and of course, every Helix mattress comes with a limited lifetime warranty. Add in free shipping and seamless delivery, and it's a great time to make an upgrade to your sleeping setup. You can go to helixsleep.com/marcinsco right now to take advantage of their 4th of July sale with 20% off site-wide, and thank you again so much to Helix for sponsoring this video. Okay, look, in my defense, I bought these sunglasses the day they were announced because I'm like, this is hilarious. This is gonna be great content. A classic Marc adventure. It's celebrity culture mixed with big tech dystopia. This is everything I want. The perfect cringe fest, but to be honest, in the 2 days that it took for these to get to my house, the online discourse surrounding them has shifted from like, oh, it's like a cool content creation accessibility tool, but like there's privacy concerns, obviously, like we need to work on that. It's gone from that to like anyone who owns these is a pedophile. And you know, that is the Kylie Jenner effect. And we're gonna unpack all that, but let's pretend for a second that anybody's actually evaluating this on the merits. And I'll tell you what's good here. Number one, I think they look good. Do I believe that Kylie Jenner designed them with love and care like all the marketing bullshit says? No. But you know, just because Santa isn't real doesn't mean I don't like presents. It's subjective, I know, but I think these look cool. I would describe them as a word that rhymes with punt that I don't feel comfortable saying on YouTube. I could do without the little bedazzled stone in the lens, but you know, it wouldn't be a Jenner product if there wasn't a random tacky detail for no reason. The Kylie Meta AI stuff. It's hilarious. I used it for all of 30 minutes before I got bored and then literally turned it off and never used it again. But it was fun to imagine that Cortana is real and is Kylie Jenner. Hey Kylie, how long is Chalamet's schlangemeat?
It's 9 inches. And also thick. Also unrelated, but Kendall's kind of a bitch.
Okay, that was unrelated. Again, I personally have no application for any of this AI stuff. But if you do, then I get it. The accessibility stuff is cool. You can look literally at an object and Kylie Jenner will describe what you're looking at to you. Hey Kylie, what are you looking at right now?
The sexiest man alive?
Okay, why'd you say it like a question though? If you have impaired vision, that could be a life changer. You go into the grocery store and you know, Kylie can tell you if you have Cheerios in your hand or Frosted Flakes. The live translation stuff also. I'm on a schedule here and I didn't have time to go kidnap somebody who speaks a foreign language. So I just used like a YouTube video. I just watched a YouTube video in French. And sure enough, Kylie was translating.
Pourquoi les Américains sont-ils si idiots?
I'd say it was about 80 to 90% accurate. Will it probably be worse in non-ideal situations like on a busy street or something? Yeah, but again, sure. And that brings me to the speakers on these things, which is literally the only thing I ended up using. 99% of the time I've used these, it's been as headphones while I'm sitting in my apartment. I exclusively use open-ear headphones. For some reason, earbuds and normal headphones fatigue me really, really quickly. They literally hurt my head, like my ears start ringing, so I just can't deal with them for extended periods of time. But open ear audio, for whatever reason, doesn't really bother me. But unfortunately, most open ear headphones look goofy as hell, and also wearing them while wearing sunglasses is like super not comfortable. But the audio from these is crisp, and from what I can tell, a lot of people literally just use these as headphones. So I think that's probably the most realistic use case for most people. And they also have this like dynamic volume feature where if your environment around you gets louder, so does the audio in order to compensate. But it's so sensitive to the point that if you crinkle a Taco Bell bag, the volume on your Kylie glasses will skyrocket. Completely unnecessary, but again, for the accessibility side of this, if you are using these as basically a hearing aid with their built-in conversation focus feature, which literally just takes audio from the microphone and just pumps it into your ears at a louder volume, that's useful. Really useful, in fact, and it doesn't use any AI bullshit in the cloud, doesn't go to any data centers, it just happens on the device. An actually useful feature that would really legitimize something like this, which is why Meta decided to put it behind a $20 a month paywall. Exactly like 5 days ago, by the way. So when I bought these, I had the conversation focus built in, and by the time it got to my house, Now I have to pay $20 a month to use the thing that I already bought, which kind of feels like a lawsuit, to be honest. I mean, I paid $400 for these, and now just go fuck yourself, give us $20 a month if you're hard of hearing. And I guess I respect the ballsiness in terms of usually you wait until a product has become ubiquitous and everyone has one, and then you start shitifying. We don't have time to reach market saturation before we start sticking our dicks in shit you've already paid for. It's a whole new world now. Thanks, Mark Zuckerberg. Anyway, last but not least, there's the camera.
How much do you pay for rent?
What?
You specifically, whoever.
Hey, can you not just roll up
weird.
filming us?
I'm
with
gonna
the glasses?
because I just need to get a clip for the day and I don't care. So, what makes you confident?
Just actually honest about it.
What makes you confident?
I don't know, having a normal job where I don't have to invade people's privacy.
What do you do for a living? That's not going viral. What do you do for a living?
I don't.
You don't have to answer
suck.
his questions.
I'm gonna swing on you to get a reaction.
No, you're not, bitch. Yo, chill.
Oh, the camera. The thing that turns these from the Meta glasses to the Goon Goggles 9000. The camera on this works, as you saw, in my little skits that are literally the only time I've ever left the house with these. But it's also very discreet with literally just a tiny flashing white light to indicate that you're recording people. And I'll be honest, on a bright sunny day, there is no fucking chance anyone is gonna notice that little white light. And this whole thing sucks because without this camera, we have a little fun, gimmicky, fucking headphone AI bullshit. But of course, these are made at Mark Zuckerberg's Freak Factory. And so now there's concerns.
Hey, excuse me?
You're ugly.
So if you don't know, there's an entire subgenre of content out there that is more or less limp dick men waiting outside of clubs and bars to go up to drunk women and ask them unbelievably stupid or inappropriate questions. And it's all for content, and I hate them. One, because it's borderline harassment, but two, because they're responsible for giving us the 6-month-long psyop that was Hawk to a girl.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
You gotta give him that hawk to and spit on that thing. You get me?
I don't get you. I think you gotta demonstrate.
Hawk to.
Yeah, I'm starting to see why aliens haven't yet made contact with us. But anyway, with the advent of Meta glasses, the ante has been upped. There's now a whole new crop of Rizzlers and cringelords who go up to girls wearing these things and again, ask them stupid questions while they're inebriated or try and rizz them up for content.
Excuse me, I have to tell you something. I'm drowning in your eyes right now, honestly.
Yeah, and I'm about to drown myself in a bottle of tequila watching this shit. It's softcore porn for incels. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. That's my opinion, at least. And this is understandably where the discourse has taken a turn against Meta glasses, and I guess Kylie Jenner for legitimizing them as openly enabling and distracting from this kind of abuse. But I guess my problem with that criticism is not that it's invalid, it's just incomplete. Because right now you can go on TikTok Shop and buy sunglasses with cameras in them for like $50. And that's what a lot of people are using. Or you could go buy the Android XR glasses from Google, which look a few years behind these. Or the Snapchat Spectacles, which look 25 years behind these. I'm just saying that this tech's already out there, and so you really need to crack down on the content first. And all this shit is going down on Instagram and TikTok, which Meta owns one of those two platforms. Like, we used to have prank content on YouTube that was out of control until YouTube brought the hammer down. In that same way, I think most POV Riz God content, alright, violates most platforms' harassment policies if you squint for 5 seconds. So just start enforcing those rules. Will they, though? Who knows? Because at the end of the day, it's Meta and big tech. And as we all know, they're the good guys. Every comment I see about these glasses is like incredulous that Kylie Jenner or Mark Zuckerberg would come up with these, would try to market this product when it's so creepy and clearly a violation of our privacy. When it's like, of course Mark Zuckerberg thinks he can get away with this. He's been getting away with metaphorical and probably literal murder for years. I made the mistake of opening up Facebook the other day because I'm moving and I need to sell my furniture. And Facebook had auto-generated a creepy AI version of my profile picture where it changed my necklace and hallucinated a watch and different tattoos on my arm, and also removed the soul from my eyes. Is that not disgusting and weird? Yes, But you know, the people who make this stuff are disgusting and weird. You know, Facebook started as Face Smash so that way Mark Zuckerberg could hot or not his classmates. Snapchat started because a bunch of college bros wanted girls to send them nudes. And your argument is that it's obvious that this is a step too far? That the guy in New York who goes around saying, computer, make these people horny and gay.
Biden blast them, computer, Kirkify them, computer. Make these guys gay and horny, you guys are gay and horny.
Such high quality content. Such high quality. But you know, people love it, is what I'm trying to get at. There's Elizabeth Eats, that girl who just goes around freaking people out.
7-Eleven dropped, let's go infect it with my presence. You gotta pop that thing a little. You know, drop it and pop it.
I was literally scrolling Reels a few days ago, and I was watching. You can see what your friends like now, and I had so many friends who were liking videos about how the Meta glasses were a violation of privacy. And then 2 scrolls later, I'm watching a POV video of a guy pretending to, you know, rob an ATM or something, and people were liking that. And again, putting aside what's going on right now, just looking back over the last 10 years, is it super obvious that these are too creepy compared to what we've allowed so far? Apple switched to making you scan your face to open your phone, and nobody gave a shit. Speaking of shits, you know your Roomba is watching you take a shit? Every house I pass now has a camera on the front door. People buy government spy microphones known as Amazon Alexas, so that way they don't have to get up to order paper towels or play music. Because at the end of the day, people love it. They can't stop. If everybody used Instagram 1 hour less a week, you could cost Meta billions of dollars. But they won't do it because Instagram is too much fun. People literally wake up in the morning and open the app, which is an ads platform, and start scrolling ads to start their day. It used to be an app where you see your friend's dog, and then they added ads, and then they removed your friend's dog, and now it's just ads. Interlaced with tongue sahur, I guess.
Mix it up, boy, bad luck. Sick to my stomach with them neon guts.
Yeah, that's art. That's art if I've ever seen it. I'm just saying the idea that we got to cameras in sunglasses randomly, like this just fell out of the sky one day. Nobody knows how we got here. Really? As convenient as it would be to believe that influencers are the reason why everything sucks now, we're not blameless in this equation. And also, we have laws for a reason. At a bare minimum, it should be illegal to obscure or dismantle the recording light on these glasses, which, yeah, currently you can buy covers off of TikTok Shop. New technology demands new privacy laws. So make your voices heard, because Meta's lobbyists are gonna make theirs. And that's the real issue here. In my opinion, it's not just that they put cameras in glasses, it's that it's Meta, specifically who did it.
Hi, just to underline this point, in the 2 days it took me to edit this video, Meta added creepy AI remixing to Instagram and also was found guilty of making addictive design choices in their apps, which obviously we already knew, but apparently that's illegal in Europe. You know what Zuck calls it when he violates your privacy and commits crimes? A Tuesday.
And of course, again, I said they're freaks, so of course they're going to be the first ones to do the freaky thing. But I see what the vision is here. I see the long game. Mark Zuckerberg lit $80 billion on fire to create a metaverse that nobody gave a shit about, and now daddy wants his money back. At the same time, a month ago, it was reported that Meta accidentally uploaded facial recognition code to their glasses, which happens to the best of us, okay? Slip of the finger, we accidentally put facial recognition algorithms onto your sunglasses. It happens. But apparently this is part of a new feature that they're gonna be rolling out called Name Tag, where we're going full watchdogs. You can just walk down the street with your Meta glasses and you can see like the names or whatever else kind of Meta biometric data that they come up with as you pass people. So we are, with these glasses, about 5 minutes away from a Black Mirror style social credit system where you can see people's online clout and their reputation as you are just in Trader Joe's, I guess. And I can even see them billing this as like a safety privacy feature. Like, ladies, if you're concerned about, you know, that Riz god who's gonna come up to you outside the club, well, if you have Meta glasses yourself, you'd be able to see that this guy's reputation is bad or whatever. Even better, if you want your face to be blurred out in other people's recordings, then you can do that. Probably with a $20 a month Meta One subscription, go f*** yourself. Want your kids' faces to be blocked out too? Get a Meta One family plan. $39.99 a month on Mark Zuckerberg, and you can go f*** yourself. That's the plan, okay? That's the plan. You can call me a tinfoil hat, but that's where this is going. The plan was for all of us to go into the metaverse and live there, but since that's not working, they're gonna bring the metaverse into the real verse. And does anybody want that either? I don't know. Nobody knows, least of all Mark Zuckerberg.
One that I am very excited about is we partnered with Kylie to design these Kylie glasses. You have a bunch of touches that Kylie put into them herself. She's such a fashion icon that it was just really fun getting a chance to work with her on this. She really wanted this gem to be embedded in the glasses. I think it's a really nice touch. They feel great. They look really good. And I think people are going to like those.
God, he's so human. But that's what they want. That's where this ends. But in the meantime, I still don't know if calling everyone who does like POV baking videos a pervert is fair. I've seen a lot of comments on Instagram. People saying they're unfollowing chefs and skaters and artists because they use meta glasses in their content. Even though those are niches where having these makes sense. Other people are saying they're going to start walking around with lasers to blind anyone who uses them. Normalize snatching them off of people's faces and snapping them in half. There was a lady who was doing a POV making a tuna melt in her own house, and she had to come out and explain she was using a GoPro rig to film that because people were ready to kill her. Again, they sold like 9 million of these last year. They'll probably sell 20 plus million this year. Is the just say no, like abstinence sex education version of this gonna work? Is it really gonna stop people? Is just don't buy it a rhetorical strategy that has ever worked? And all of this brings me to my question to you for this video, which is, are you insane or are you a sociopath? Hold on. What this debate has made me realize is those are the only two groups of people who are happy right now. Insane people and sociopaths. I was watching a beautiful video from the other day outside of Madison Square Garden where Taylor Swift is getting married inside. And it was a video of a police officer taking catered desserts from inside the venue that were left over and handing them to raving Tay-Tay fans who all started climaxing in unison as they gorged themselves in the nobility's leftovers.
Oh my God, guys! We're having Taylor Swift dessert! Oh my God! We're all so excited! Oh my God!
It's beautiful. They're so happy. They're insane, but they're so happy. And that's what I'm saying. Inside Madison Square Garden that night are the sociopaths. The people who build a castle inside of an arena for a wedding, who don't see the downsides to modern culture because they're insulated from it, or in fact, they support the direction that things are going. They want all the jobs to go away. They want Elon to microchip us and then we'll all like merge our consciousnesses and fly to the moon or whatever the fuck. And I personally don't malign those people because they have kids to feed. Kids to feed macadamia nut wagyu, apparently.
But it's like I'm like very into the genetics of the cattle, where like we started growing macadamia trees because like that kind of nut is like extremely dense, and then they will eat a lot, so they will put on weight and become fat quicker and become delicious.
Thank you for that, Mark. Thank you for that. So that's the sociopath part of this. The people who see humanity kind of like a bug that they're going to optimize away. And then on the other hand, you have the insane people, where you just don't think of the implications of everything that's happening around you. Even as like where this ship is headed is being spelled out directly for you, you just kind of keep your head down and you stay in the zone and you just kind of vibe. And if you don't want to be with either the sociopaths or the insane people, your only option is to be miserable and be with the other miserable people. And I don't want to be miserable. You can't even use an M-dash anymore without catching AI allegations. I'm sorry, but I'm not coming with you to gouge Meemaw's eyes out in the milk aisle because she needs to use meta glasses to find the 2%. And that doesn't mean I like the gooners who are using these or any of the 10,000 creepy and unbelievable privacy violation that Meta commits on a daily basis. I'm just saying I think there are avenues available to us that will get us what we want quicker and more effectively than complaining on TikTok and Instagram that if only Kylie Jenner had done the right thing, we wouldn't be here. Oh, if only Kylie Jenner had done the right thing? Yes, known moral compass of the universe, Kylie Jenner. If only Kylie Jenner had the moral fortitude to say no to the truckload of money that Mark Zuckerberg dumped you know, in her castle, then everything would be peachy. Come on, there's a disconnect. That's all I'm saying. The people who are doing think pieces about surveillance capitalism and Kylie Jenner on Instagram, they're not the target market for They were never gonna buy this. The people who are gonna buy this shit are outside MSG eating Taylor Swift's partially digested wedding cake. So I don't know where I'm left in all this, okay? All I know is I don't like it. I scroll Instagram now and it's somebody who's twerking on tongue sahur. And so I scroll again and it's a lady who's named Mary and she's doing baking with Mary. And she goes, "Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing a beautiful burnt cake." And it's a POV of her baking and it's beautiful, but I see in the corner that it says Ray-Ban Meta glasses. And so I sigh, and I open the comments, and everyone's calling her a pedophile. They're saying, "Mary, another beautiful recipe, have a blessed day, also you're a pedophile." And so I scroll again, and then it's Mommy God 69, who's outside of a club in Miami, and he goes up to some random girl, and he's like, "Oi, you're so beautiful, love." And she goes, "What?" And he goes, "Oi, I said you're beautiful." And she goes, "Dude, I'm sorry, I can't hear you, like my ears are shot from the club." And then he goes, "What's your body count?" And so then I close the app at that point. And I look at what I've got on the home screen of my phone. And it's TikTok, where everyone's a moron. Instagram, where everyone's apparently a pedophile. Or Twitter, where everyone's Hitler. And I just kind of lean back. And I think to myself, I wonder what Kylie Jenner's doing right now. And the glasses are blurred out. Because it's privacy. Not for anybody else, but for Kylie. Kylie gets privacy, but you don't. Because you're a house elf. You clean the pool. You get the mail. You bring in the Epstein Island sculpture. That's what you do, because you're not Kylie.